here you are in your house, in the guest house, eating McDonald's, and you're making some phone calls and so forth, right? I think you called one friend named Tom, was it?
Tom, he was a lawyer and a prosecutor. And I was making a joke like, I just got McDonald's eating with OJ, doing a thing like a buddy, like, hey, how's your Sunday or whatever night it was? How's your day? And he's a buddy of mine from Wisconsin, and to this day he's one of my best friends. And that gentleman later on became was the United States Attorney, Bush appointed.
Okay.
So it's sort of amazing. Is great, smart man. And then I was talking to a girl named Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel Ferreira.
And Rachel and I were friends. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We went out on dates. It was a non-committal relationship, but definitely she's great. And we were discussing her to come over to my place, or she goes, no, you come to my place. And so I had 2 phone calls going on constantly while I have my McDonald's.
Well, while you're having these phone calls at 10:25 p.m., a limo driver pulled up, Allen Park, because OJ was about to head to Chicago.
Correct.
And then at 10:40 p.m., you heard 3 loud thumps.
Yeah, I call it thumps. I heard it was loud enough for me to think it was an earthquake, and I also realized that the picture behind my wall. Now, there is no window. It's just a wall, so I don't know what's going behind the wall. So I heard this, and I said, geez, this is I was on with Rachel. I said, did we just have an earthquake? My picture moved. And she says, no, I didn't feel anything here. So that was just bizarre. And I would think nothing of it until, of course, after you start to go, well, that noise, now in hindsight, what could that have been?
Well, you heard those thumps, your picture moved. And right around the same time, around 10:40, 10:45, the limo driver buzzes the intercom, but he gets no response. Mm-hmm. At 10:55, the limo driver calls his boss and tells him that OJ's not home. He was told to wait until 11:15 because OJ's always late. Right around 10:57, the limo driver sees a black man around 6 foot, 200 pounds walk across the driveway towards the house. And we're not quite sure who that is, whether that's OJ or whether it's someone else. We don't know.
Right.
You didn't see anyone at the house outside of OJ?
No.
Okay. So right around 11 o'clock, you leave the guest house to go check out the noise, right?
Yeah, I could hear a ringing. It's like fuzzy, but it keeps going on and on. So I don't know if that's the gate, because I wasn't familiar with all the systems of how that worked. Mm-hmm. And I was like, so I went, this is strange. So I went outside, and I think, going back in my memory, I think the limo driver was out, and I don't know if I let him in or anybody. He and I were talking, and then there was luggage out in front. And I remember helping the limo driver and I loading up the limo.
Okay. And at one point, OJ actually buzzes him in, I guess.
He said, okay.
And he comes out and he said he had overslept and he had just gotten out of the shower. Around 11:15, you guys start to load up the limousine with OJ's bags. And you're actually helping him load up.
Correct.
But there's a knapsack in the vicinity. What's going on with that knapsack?
So it's a knapsack about 25 feet away from where all the other luggage is. So I run, I jog, I gotta get this one. And I was within reaching distance as OJ had screamed, no, I got that. And then I just looked like, I was here to pick it up. What? So I didn't understand. I went, oh, okay. So that was it. Okay. Never saw that bag again. I don't think anybody ever saw that bag, but to me, it was looked like a college knapsack you put on over your shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and you told OJ about the noise, right?
Yeah.
And how did he react?
There was no real reaction. And I even asked the limo driver also, I said, I think we had an earthquake.
Okay.
So that was still in my mind because it was, to me, it was confusing hearing a noise with a picture moving